Hey everyone, and welcome to a brand new Zorayan Gaming mod showcase. Today I'm doing the Magical Crops mod created by the incredible Mark719. Now basically what this mod does is it adds in some new ores, some brand new magical crops, obviously because that's what the mod's called. It also adds some magical petals to allow you to create awesome potions, and it also allows you to grow ores, water buckets, lava buckets, slime, and tons of other crap. It adds in awesome armor, and it also creates some brand new blocks, which I'll show you as well as some awesome charms to help you in the battlefield. Okay, now the first thing you need to do in this mod is hunt down the essence ores. Now these ores are found about iron level and below, so basically anywhere, as long as you're in a mine. And you can also find them in the nether as well. Now if you mine them in the regular world, they give you about 3 or 4 per block. Now I'm getting about 3 here. I think I might have got I'm getting 4 now, so you know it ranges between about 3 and 4. Now what you can do is you can go to the nether and find them, and they'll give you extra. So these ones are giving me about 5. That one gave me 6. So the ones in the nether, it is a risk, obviously, because you're in the nether with ghast and stuff, but you do get more of them. So as you can see, you get quite a lot per ore, and you'll see why when we get further into the mod. Now once you get these, you have to upgrade them, and basically you start off with the essence dust. You then have to create weak essence, regular essence, strong essence, and extreme essence. Now the stronger the essence, the more epic stuff you can make. So for example, if you want to make fire seeds, you just need the weak essence. If you want to make the redstone seeds and cool stuff like glowstone and stuff, you need the slightly stronger essence, the regular essence. If you want to make ghast seeds, etc., and I'll show you what else you can make with these, you need the strong essence. And if you want to make the really cool stuff where you grow diamonds and emeralds, I don't know why you'd want to grow emeralds because they're crap, you need the really extremely strong essence, but it is slightly harder than that, and I'll explain why. Basically, when you try and create this essence, you start off with the essence dust to create the weak essence. And what you need is, you need a weak infusion stone. Now, there is also a master infusion stone, which is the strongest stone that you can get, which basically crafts any essence. Okay, now this might sound a little bit complicated, but it should be more simple as I go on. So basically, if you want to create the weak essence, you need the weak infusion stone. Now to create this, you get essence dust and put a diamond in the middle or an emerald. And once you get it, you can use it over and over and over again. You don't need it more than once. It doesn't run out, etc. Now to create the regular essence, you need to upgrade that stone to a regular infusion stone. And to do that, you need essence of coal, essence of dye, essence of water, or essence of fire, essence of earth, or essence of air. So basically, as you go up, you're upgrading your stone, and you're also growing new seeds. So for example, if I wanted to create the regular infusion stone, I've got to grow some essence of fire. Okay, so the first thing I'd need to do is create some fire seeds, and to do that you use the lava buckets with some weak essence, which is obviously easy to make because all you need for weak essence is the weakest stone, the weak infusion stone, which just uses the diamond, of course. So you're basically building the stones up, and those slowly allow you to create bigger and better things, but you can't upgrade the stone unless you grow something in the slightly higher tier. So I hope that makes sense. It does if you play it, okay? It does if you play it. So basically what I've done here is I've grown some fire seeds. So what you do is you knock these down, and they grow over time. However, you can grow them with some special magical stuff, which I'll show you a little later on. So as you can see, I just mined that and I got 5 seeds back instead of 4. So sometimes you get slightly more seeds. So it is like regular wheat farming where you can get extra seeds back. And as you can see, I've got some essence of fire here, which would then allow me to go and upgrade my weak infusion stone into a regular infusion stone. Now when you get the regular infusion stone, you want to upgrade it to a strong fusion stone. So for that you need to create redstone, glowstone or obsidian. Now the redstone seeds, you need regular essence, which we've already created, and you just grow these and then you just mine this, get your redstone seeds, replant those, get your essence of redstone, and then you'd use that to upgrade it, etc, etc. Then to get the next one, you'll notice the seeds require a stronger essence. Now to make that stronger essence, obviously you need to use the strong infusion stone that we just created. So as you can see, we're slowly upgrading our stone, we're slowly dealing with stronger essences, and we're slowly creating better seeds and better items, etc, which is pretty cool. So you'd mine these, get those, you replant them, and you get your essence of ghast, which would then be used to upgrade to an extreme infusion stone. And this is where it starts getting pretty cool, because once you get an extreme infusion stone, you can work towards the master infusion stone. Now the reason why the master infusion stone is so important is because it basically allows you to create any essence. So for example, the weak essence, you can only create it with a weak infusion stone or a master infusion stone. The strong essence, you can only create it with a strong infusion stone or a master infusion stone. So once you've got that master infusion stone, you're set, you can make anything. It requires a little bit of work and a little bit of farming, etc, to get up there, but once you get it, it is awesome, and you can literally create any essence you like really easily. So basically I've now got diamond seeds here, and I did get an extra seed back there as well, which is quite important because you don't get diamonds directly from mining the crop. Basically what you get is you get essence of diamond. Okay, now essence of diamond, by the way, this is how you make the diamond seeds. You need the extreme essence. So you've got to go up the tiers to make the extreme essence, and I'll show you exactly how much it takes to make a diamond seed in a minute. It is crazy. But you need 4 diamonds, so you need to invest diamonds to get diamonds. However, if you did invest them and you did have quite a big diamond farm, I mean, for example, I gained a seed there, so the more you farm it, the more seeds you get back and the bigger farm you can get. But anyway, what you do is when you get these essence of diamond, you go to your crafting bench and you put them in a circle like that and you get a diamond. So what I like about this mod is it's not too OP. It's kind of a late game thing. However, you'll see the potions and the armor and stuff, they're pretty cool in a minute. So what I'm going to do is, I don't want to show you how to craft all these fire seeds and redstone seeds, because there's literally, if I go into game mode, there's literally so many seeds you can make. These are all the seeds. As you can see, there is absolutely tons of them. So what you need to do is you need to load the mod up, try it for yourself, and play around with it, because obviously this mod video would go on for about a day if I went through it all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how much it would take, okay, to create 1 diamond seed. Okay, so if I go out of game mode and I empty this crap into this chest, okay, right, okay, so we've created our master infusion stone, okay, and what we're going to do is we need to create an extreme essence, because to create the diamond seed you need 4 extreme essence. You also need the 4 diamonds and 1 seed, okay? Now this is where it starts getting slightly tedious and slightly hard work, because what you need to do is you need to put your master infusion stone in there. You then need to upgrade the essence dust to weak essence, like this. Okay, so we've now upgraded to our weak essence. Let's grab that stone again. Grab all these. So as you can see, it will require quite a lot of work, but if you do this and you get a diamond farm with a lot of them, you'll literally reap the rewards of diamonds. And if you've mined all the diamonds in the area, then this is great. It's great to invest your diamonds in. So what we do is we've got our weak essence now. We put our weak essence in here, which gives us regular essence. Then we put our regular essence in here, which gives us our strong essence. And then we put our strong essence in there, which gives us our extreme essence, and that is when we can actually go ahead I think I've got this in the right order, and create our diamond seed. So as you can see, you need a frick ton of essence. I mean, how many stacks of 64 was that? I think it was I think it was 16 stacks of regular essence dust, which is quite a lot. But this is a late game thing, and there are some pretty cool things that you can do with it. So that's basically that. The next thing I want to show you is the magical fertilizer. Now what you can do is you can either wait for them to grow naturally. Let's just shovel these in there, because there's also some food and crops and stuff that you can get, which is pretty cool. Now you can either wait for them to grow naturally, which I'm not sure how long it takes. I haven't sat there and waited, and you can't use bone meal on it, it doesn't work. However, you can create this magical fertilizer using another diamond. Everything's quite expensive, but you do get 4 of them, so it's slightly better, and you do use bone meal. The essence of nature, I think you randomly get that when you mine plants, but I'm not too sure. And basically, it immediately works 100% every time and grows it to 100%. So that's pretty cool. Moving on, I'm now going to show you what kind of stuff you can create. Okay, so we've obviously seen the diamonds. You need essence of diamond in that shape. You can create iron ore. You don't actually get the iron ingot. You grow the essence of iron, same shape. You can actually create a bucket of water. So you just use the essence of water with a bucket in the middle, which is pretty cool. If there's no water around you, you're in a desert and you want to create one, etc., then you can. You can even create bottles of enchanting, which requires a lot of stuff. Spiders, magma, wither, all that kind of stuff. But what I like about this mod is that you can have different farms, and it kind of looks cool. So you can have different crops around your house, and it all looks different textures and plants and stuff like that. If you love farming, this mod is for you, and if you're always running out of diamonds and stuff, this mod is for you. You can also create coal, just essence of coal, lava buckets, string. So you can't create wool directly, but you can create string using the essence of spider. You can create clay, which is probably the most useful thing, I think. I think if you're not after diamonds and you think it's too much effort to make the diamonds, you can make clay just by using essence of earth and essence of water, which is pretty cool. That's kind of cheap. You can make end stone using essence of ender. You can even make slime as well. So if you think the diamond stuff, the highest tier is too difficult and you're like, waste of time, then there is other stuff that you can create, and I'd advise you to download the mod in the link in the description below to check it out for yourself. Now, before I show you the cool potions, because these are pretty freaking cool and they're pretty OP as well, I'm going to show you the plants that you can make. You can create sweet corn, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, chili, cucumber, grapes, raspberry and tomato, and you can also get sugarcane seeds now as well. I'm not sure how you get them, but these seeds you randomly get when you mine grass. So I'm not sure if you get sugarcane seeds from mining grass or if you get them from mining the sugarcane, but it's still pretty cool that they put them in there. And then you can create juices. Okay, now the juices give you free hunger, and they taste lovely, but you do need a juiced squeezer to create them. So you combine the strawberry with a glass bottle. You get the glass bottle back, don't panic guys, and you also use the squeezer. I'm not sure if the health of the squeezer goes down, but it probably does. And you can also create chicken stew, and there's also some other stews that you can make as well, like beef stew and stuff like that, and they give you 6 hunger, which is quite a lot. And then all these are grown with regular bone meal, by the way guys, and regular chicken gives you 3 hunger. So for this you do use a cooked chicken, a sweet corn and a tomato in a bowl for chicken stew, so it does take quite a lot. And what you can also do is make magical food, which gives you regen 2 for 5 seconds and 6 hunger. And that just basically requires crap tons of different fruit and veg and whatever the crap this stuff is. So that's the food stuff, and it's pretty cool when you grow them. They have some pretty cool textures. Let's just grow some so you guys can see. and this requires regular bone meal. So they're cool little plants. So you've got these nice little ones over here. You've then got these ones. I think this would look great around a nice little lodge, house, etc. Look pretty sweet. The next thing you can do, let's just shove those all back in there, is create special potion petals. Okay, now these seeds are created, that they're pretty expensive to make. For one fire resistant seed you need 4 8-minute fire resistant potions, and then you also need the strong essence as well. However, this is late game stuff, and once you've got that seed, it non-stop grows. You can harvest it and replant it non-stop. So once you've got that, you don't lose it. So it's well worth, it's a good investment. You can also create water breathing seeds, which require a potion of water breathing, regen potions, etc. And what you do is you put these in the ground. Let's shove these in there. Put those in there. Now I'm not sure if these are grown with the magical fertilizer. Yeah, they are. Okay, so now these textures are pretty cool because they're all different colors. And then what you do is you mine them and you get these magical petals. And these can then be used to craft different potions. Okay, so you can actually craft fire resistance potions from the petals. So you can create a weak one. For a minute you just use 1 petal and a water bottle and a weak essence. And I'm going to skip the 2 middle ones because you guys can go and check that out yourself. You can also create an extreme fire resistance potion which lasts 25 minutes and it requires 1 petal, an extreme essence. Those are pretty hard to make. That's the same one as the diamond one uses. So to make one of those we used an awful lot. So yeah, you do kind of need a lot of essence. And then what you can do is you can create a magical potion. Now there are different versions of these that last different times. However, this is the most powerful one that lasts for 25 minutes and it gives you fire resistance, water breathing, strength 2, regen, night vision and speed. And basically you just join all the potions together. So if you don't want loads and loads of potions in your inventory, you can just combine them all and create a magical potion which uses 1 slot instead of 6. And that's pretty cool. I'm going to drink it just because... So as you can see, I've got night vision, speed, strength, regen, fire resistance and water breathing, which is pretty neat. Now on to the blocks. Basically this mod adds in tons of cool blocks. Now what I'm going to do is, because there's so many, I'm going to show you in game mode. Basically you've got all these brick blocks and I'll just show you. Basically you add in an essence of diamond or an essence within the block. So if you want to create some diamond essence bricks, I'll show you what they look like that. Then that's how you do it. You can also create these emerald essence blocks. You've also got lapis, iron, basically every essence that you got that is an ore. There's blaze ones there as well, which is pretty cool. So these are different textures. They're more square without the bricks, which is pretty neat. There are also some special lamps that you can make, so you need to make the essence blocks first to put those round. So you know it is quite involved. But the lamps, anyone, whether it be coal, redstone, ender essence, they will glow in the dark. So they're just like glowstone, and they have this cool like humming texture. My favourite one is probably the blaze one because it actually looks like lava inside glass, which is pretty neat. You've then also got the different glass blocks. Now diamond essence glass and you've also got emerald essence glass and stuff. These aren't any stronger, so like they can't withstand explosions, but what they do is when you break them you re-get them back. I mean I'm in game mode so I'm not getting them back, but if you broke them in regular game mode you would get the block back. So it's not like glass where you lose it, because they are pretty expensive. These, it's an essence with glass around it. However, if you do have those crops constantly growing, you get 1 essence per crop once it grows. So it's not too hard, and you get 8 glass for one essence, which isn't bad. And then obviously you've got these essence clouds. Oh wow. Oh wow, they look pretty nice. So you can have clouds in the sky, and they're different colors as well. To create that, you just put some essence in there. You guys will have to load up this mod because there's so much in it, and I'm struggling to get through it all. You've also got bricks, and you can grow XP, by the way, guys. You can actually grow XP and give yourself XP from the safety of your own farm, which is pretty nice. You can also create wood planks, all these different tinted wood planks, clay, different tinted clay. And this is where it gets pretty cool. You can get obsidian infused blocks. Now, here's some obsidian infused blocks. You can get wooden ones, brick ones, clay ones, wool ones, stone. The stone that I'm stood on, these stone bricks, is also obsidian infused. And basically what it means is, if there's an explosion, hopefully this doesn't go wrong, hopefully. If there's an explosion, regular blocks like these got destroyed. However, because these are obsidian infused, they do not get destroyed. And this is how you make it. You just get some essence of obsidian, mix it with some regular wood, and you get 5. So for however many wood you put in, you get the same amount back, but you just have to add the essence of obsidian, which is pretty neat. Okay, now on to the charms. Okay, now if this mod couldn't have anything extra in it, it's now got freaking charms in it too. Basically you have to create the base charm. Once you've created the base charm, you can create these charms: an ocean one, a poison one. So this is how you create them: ocean, poison, wither, okay, essence of wither, and a flame one. And basically what happens is, if you have these in your inventory, I'm not sure if you have to have them in your hotbar or if you can have them in your actual inventory, but basically it protects you. So for example, if I've got the ocean one, it will give me night vision to see underwater, and it'll also allow me to breathe underwater as well. The poison one prevents me from getting poison. So for example, a cave spider, the reason I'm not trying it is because I drank that stupid potion that lasts 25 minutes earlier, so it's pointless. The poison one, if you're going up against cave spiders, they don't poison you, they just hit you like a regular spider. You've also got the wither one, which I'm guessing stops you from getting wither effect from wither skeletons and stuff like that. And then you've also got charm of the flame, which stops you from burning. It gives you fire resistance. So those are pretty cool. They are quite expensive to make, but once you've got them, I think they last forever. So it's another worthy cause, worthy investment. And now on to the epic armor. Now this armor is special because it has an epically epic armor, which has a really cool feature, which I think a lot of people will like. Okay, now the first armor is the first infused armor, which uses weak essence. Okay, and that basically gives you, it's tier 1, gives you 7 attack damage, and I think that, you know, they're probably, I would say, iron, maybe. I don't think they're diamond. You guys can go and test them out. The next one is the Mark II, which is the infused leggings. They have 8 attack damage. So if we quickly have a look, so these ones seem to be the same as diamond, possibly. These ones seem to be slightly better because you get that extra 1 attack damage, and you can actually enchant all of these, by the way, guys. So each one, oh, that one's quite expensive. That requires diamonds and obsidian and gold. So if you want something stronger than diamond, this is where to go. The next one is the tier 3, okay, and as you can see, this one comes with tools that are unbreakable. Okay, these ones are breakable, but they probably last a long time. However, these ones are unbreakable, and the hoe even tills a 3x3 area, which is pretty cool. And you've also got the infused bow, which is unbreakable, and you can enchant it. I'm going to prove it to you in case you don't believe me. There we go, I added power 1. So you can do that, and I'm pretty sure you can add books and crap to it as well. Which is pretty neat. And that's got 9 attack damage, so that's 2 attack damage extra than diamond, which is pretty neat. Plus it's all unbreakable stuff. To make it, you need a diamond sword, holy crap, an infused diamond and extreme essence. I'm guessing it lasts for freaking ages. In fact, this armor might even be unbreakable. Who knows? Because the tools are, so that might be too. Now onto the most epic armor, which is the Essence Infused armor. It's Mark IV, and it allows you. You might have seen that on the tooltip. Now, if I go out of game mode, I can't fly. Look, double clicking. If I put the helmet on, can't fly. If I put 2 things on, can't fly. You need all 4 things, and then you can fly. And you can literally fly for as long as you like. It doesn't run out. The armor doesn't seem to be taking damage. I'm not sure if I take damage from a mob, if it slowly goes down, or if it is unbreakable. This stuff is extremely hard to make because you need the armor before it, plus an infused feather, which requires extreme essence, feather, and essence of air. So yes, this mod adds in tons of crops, tons of ore to grow, tons of potions to grow, new blocks, indestructible blocks, which is pretty nice. You could have a brick house with a wooden floor with wool in it that is unbreakable to explosions and stuff. So if a creeper comes in, boom, you're safe, all that kind of thing. The only thing I would like to see is doors, unbreakable doors, like obsidian infused doors. That would be pretty cool because they don't have those. So anyway, this was the magical crops mod. I hope you enjoyed this video. It did have crap tons in it, so I'm sorry guys. I'm sorry if this video lasted ages. But what you really need to do is load up the mod and try it for yourself. Link in the description below, and let me know what you think about this mod, because I personally think that it is difficult to do stuff. However, you do get it forever. So that seed required a lot to make. However, once you get that seed, you can use it over and over and over again. It's like an unlimited diamond ore kind of thing. But anyway, huge thank you for watching. If you have reached it this far, be sure to comment this in the comment section to prove that you've watched it. If you have reached this far, then you're a bloody legend. And like the video if you do want to see more mod videos. Huge thank you for watching, and let me know in the comment section below what your favorite items were as well, and if you think this mod is too hard, too easy, or just right. I think it's probably just right, slightly hard. But if you find Minecraft too easy, like you've got full diamond sets of armor, you've upgraded them all, you've enchanted them and stuff, you're unkillable, and you're like, where's some new armor that I can make? I need some new, I've run out of diamonds to go and mine, I've mined the entire area, then you can now grow them. Huge thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys